back behind the dirt. Dude, that was an amazing scramble.
Yeah.
That was, I mean, look, it was pretty unbelievable. All right, that, you know, they called it unbelievable. It was, if I hadn't seen it, it was pretty good. Look, you can't really improve upon much, but I'll just give some ideas of where either Ramos or Oliver maybe could have, I don't know, just different options, really. I don't know. That, dude, Oliver getting out of that single leg, I thought he was dead to rights. I thought he was dead to rights. But he wiggled his way out. And the one thing I wanted to mention before we got into too much is little kids, flexibility is important. Ask Jordan Oliver, all right? Because, dude, that was a full split. I mean, we've seen it in the national finals. Guy from Ohio State doing a full split to save a takedown in the national final. I mean, flexibility is really important in this sport, and it's something that gets overlooked when we're training. You know, it's something that you can add into your drills, your strength training, any type of mental training you do. This is flexibility is right there with it, or at least a small cog in the wheel. Okay, let's first reshot, right? So it starts with a reshot from Ramos. So he goes low single, okay, here, and then he busts an angle here. He busts a good angle, and then he drops to a single leg, a right-handed sweep single. Well, that's great. That's pretty awesome because that angle was really great. But the angle was so good that maybe he didn't even need to go to a knee, right? If you go back and watch the highlights from the heavyweight match, one of the best takedowns. I mean, yeah, everyone's going to talk about that throw, right, where he goes either under, over, or over, and tosses him for 5, and that was an important part of the match. But what was more interesting to me is how Zeke can go here, here, and here on a heavyweight with zero effort, right? All he did was literally, because he was at such a good angle, right? He was at a perfect angle, shot, here, stop. He's at a perfect angle. All he did was take one step to his right, okay? And now, because his opponent, scoot over here, because his opponent is going this way, look at where the weight shifts to first, here. The weight shifts from here to here. This leg is real light, go away. Boom. And he just picks up the leg. So, to start everything off, maybe Ramos doesn't even have to go to a knee on that single leg. Maybe it doesn't even have to scramble it. All right, but it does, and that's okay too, because I wasn't there. Maybe he doesn't drill that way, but whatever. Let's go over some ankle whizzer offense and some defense. Right. So, righty. Look, there's some interesting stuff that you can do. One of the things that Oliver did really, really well here was just really be persistent on this ankle whizzer, and he was getting weight on it, and he was really being patient in there. It's not easy to be patient in here. You have to be pretty darn comfortable in your skin here to kind of hang out, but he did a good job of being comfortable in here. Couple things that we can do here that maybe, I think Jordan was actually trying, okay? I think a lot of guys have gone the route of, go ahead, start circling behind. I think a lot of guys have gone the route of rolling through here. I just don't know how much that's working anymore. I saw Jordan think about it for a second and then go, no, I don't think so. Which was probably a wise choice in hindsight. But what we can do, and some of the more safer stuff, right, is over here, is we can start using our feet here to attack his feet, okay? One of the things that happens here is when I start to let off a little bit of pressure, he shifts his hips a little bit right there, perfect, okay, and that puts a little bit less weight on his feet here, so I can use my feet to kind of scoot this out, okay? All I've done here is change his weight, all right? All I've done here is change, because of his hip angle, now his weight is going back that way more, all right? Now, look, from here, you're gonna have to figure it out yourself. truthfully, but what we've been doing here is lifting this, all right? And you're still not in the greatest position in the world, but at least you've got more options here, all right? From here, we're going here and re-grabbing here, okay, and then sitting back, okay? I mean, you could just get the heck out of there too, right? So you start getting to this heel, right? And he wants to bail on you, get the heck out of there, all right? If you're really, really, comfortable in these pump positions here, and he starts to kind of lean into you a little bit, okay? You can keep on going through the crotch here and roll through, but having that hand through the crotch is important. All right, this is the one I really think Jordan was going through the crotch on it. I could be wrong, but you see him kind of step over, and he's in here. All right, I think what we could have done here is just lift this, okay, and that makes it a little bit easier to get to this hand. And now, if you want to come back this way and then kick, you can. All right. Look, again, all this stuff is dependent upon your comfortability, right? Is comfortability even a fucking word?
Comfortability? Something like that.
Andrew, you're smarter than all of us. Is comfortability a word? I don't think so. Okay? All this is dependent upon how comfortable you are in these situations. I know, look, I mean, I'm sure it's not any mystery that Coach Smith has some real good stuff here, right? I mean, you can go online, you can go on YouTube and Google his name, and some really good technique comes in off of this, right? So that knee spin here, you can go here and then here. And then use this leg right here to drive into him and turn. Again, one of the problems with that right now is guys have become smarter. So as I go to turn this way, they're just bailing out here. Boom. I've been shocked at how often that works lately. Okay, but it does. So what we've seen is, and I saw this for the first time. One of my 41-pounders hit it out at the national tournament, the JUCO Nationals, about 3 or 4 years ago, and he would go here. Okay, so instead of going to the near side, you're going all the way through here. Okay, and I believe that he would lock. I can't hold this for long, man. Okay, I believe he would lock here. Okay, but if you can't get a lock, that's okay too. All right, I would attack by the knee, but you got a back arch now. Here, boom. And come all the way through. Again, this one. Really, you got to be super comfortable in these positions here, okay? Because you know as soon as he feels comfortable enough to start driving, look at where this leg goes. This leg goes out for us. So you can go through here and lock. Okay? Again, you're going to have to figure that stuff out. All right? When he has an ankle wizard and we come up here, all right, I've got to create some space. So I'm going to push either his face or his chest away from me. And I'm going to start walking myself backwards. Okay? Backwards because if I go forward and he rolls forward, we're back in that scramble. If I go backwards and he dives for an ankle, okay, I'm probably okay. All right, dive for an ankle. Yeah, he's going to have a hard time if I'm going backwards. All right, so once we have done all the work to get to his feet, all right, I want to have this knee facing up. He wants the knee down, I want the knee up, right? So I have to punch or push away. Here. All right. If the ankle wizard is down on the mat, one of the things is just to simply set the table on the near side and step up with this back foot Okay, don't step up with the front foot. Pick that. Here. Okay. Step up with the back foot here. Okay. And again, we're running backwards and push. Okay, just to get that knee facing up. We can get more creative in there. One of the more effective ways that I found, and this isn't really all that creative, but setting the table on a near hip and then running my hips into a circle, okay, here. And then once he goes down to the mat, I can limp. Please, hey, little guys, I see a lot of little guys trying to limp arm right from here. Okay, bad news. As soon as I limp, he's going to catch a 2-on-1. Okay, so you don't limp arm until he goes all the way down. So I'll set the table right on here, and I'm going to cut a hard angle. He's wanting to go already. I can feel his toes going up into his butt. Okay, here. As soon as I get him to his belly, I can limp. And then you got, some more creative stuff in there. You can, what else do we have in here? You can, I believe Ramos tried to throw that boot in, no going. I think we've gone over that on this series before. What else do we have in here?
Put your hand behind your butt.
Yeah, we can go here, okay? And this will act as me setting the table, right? So this is holding the foot up. And I'll kind of pull this into, I'll try my best to pull this into me here, so I keep it off the ground, and then I can limp, okay? Now, if you're super duper creative here, you can start walking your feet up to here and go here.